Okay, so today we are going to complete the remaining subnetting class. Like yesterday, we came to know the purpose and the need of subnetting, like why we should subnet our large network into a smaller networks. So in this, we have completed till this subnetting. Okay, and after that, I gave some assignments. So no problem. We will be working on assignments also. I told to few students that if you are facing any problem regarding the assignments, let me know. So only one student has submitted the assignments. I don't know what about others. So I think I can understand. Maybe it's a holiday or weekend. That's why maybe you can work in coming week, and then we can discuss in our next class. Okay. So in class C subnetting, do you have any doubt or issues in class C subnetting? Yeah, Mr. Nadam, any doubt in class C subnetting?
No, sir. No, sir.
No.
I'm sorry for yesterday, sir. I didn't do my assignment because I was very busy. So they called me to job yesterday and I returned very late. I will do it during the week. I will do it,
Yeah,
sir.
yeah. Because see, practice. If you do practice, you will be very good in networking. Practice is very much important.
Yes, sir.
Okay.
Mm.
So in class B, now we are going to work in class B as B is little bit uh, tough as compared to C. So now we have one question that I have one network which is 172.16.00/16. This is my default. Okay, because this is my default class B network. But in class B network, I am looking for 1020 host IP addresses. Because see, if I'm looking for 1020 host IP addresses, so this cannot be from class C because class C can only give you 255 host or lesser than 255 host, but not more than 255 host in class C network. So here, as we need more than 255, we have to jump in class B. So let's
Yes, sir.
come here. So here we have the network which is 172.16.0.0/16.
Zero, zero.
This is our default network, and in this our requirement is 1020 host IP
What's name? IP
addresses.
address.
So now here I'm going with like from scratch to make you more understandable on this class subnetting. Like if I'm talking about like how I can exactly calculate that, okay, how I can get this 1020 IP addresses, because this is little bit tough for some guys that okay, you said 1020 IP addresses, but how I can get this 1020 IP address. So if you want, I can open one chart here with you. So let's come notepad, let's make something here. So I'm going to write some bits like 32, 31, 30, 29, 28, 27, 26, 25, 24. like this. So if I'm talking about these type of numbers or bits, right? So in this number of bits, like suppose if I'm talking about 24 bits, so if I have 24 bits, so how many IP addresses can be there in your network? 256 IP addresses. If I have 25 bits, remember, so if I have 25 bits, then I can have how many IP addresses in my network? 128 IP addresses in my network. If I have 26, 190, sorry, 64. If I have 27, that will be 32. So this how we should know exact requirement and the bits. Like if you'll see here in here, I just wrote that I need 1020 IP addresses. But how I can calculate that? Okay, how many bits I need to have 1020 IP addresses? So those things I'm calculating here and I'm showing you. So 8, 4, 2, 1. So if you have 32 bits, means if you have 32 bits means what? Means your subnet mask is like this, right? So if your subnet mask is like this, can you communicate to another computer in the network? No, because
No, sir.
you are utilizing whole bit for your own purpose. Like I told you yesterday, like in
Yes,
our
sir.
yesterday class, that if you have 4 house or 4 room, okay, and if you are utilizing all rooms for your own purpose, then where you can keep your guest, right? Now,
Nowhere.
yes. So if I'm using here, okay, now Mr. Nadam, can I use this subnet mask for communication?
For communication.
Yes.
Yes, because it's not a.
No problem. See,
Yes.
I can use this IP addresses, but I cannot communicate. Why? Because do you remember that if I am using this, so I have to keep 2 IP addresses always free. One is network ID and one is broadcast, right?
Yes.
So I have to do minus
Yes,
2
sir.
always. And here, how many IP addresses you have? Here, this is IP. This is what? How many IP you have here? 2 IP. So if you have 2 IP and you
Two
minus
everywhere.
2 for your network and broadcast, then you do you have any IP left for communication? No.
No,
So
sir.
that's why we use this IP addresses. That's why we use from 30 you can use no problem. Okay. So from 30 it is valid. Okay. I will show you in your networking class. Okay, while doing practice with this all subnet mask, which subnet mask is valid. Okay. So if I have slash 29, okay, so what will be your subnet mask? 248. If
Eh,
you have 255.255.240, here I'm using 255.255.224. Then here I'm using, this is for class C, okay, but after this we will move to class B very soon. 224, sorry, 192, and then 225, 225 dot 225.255 dot 128, and then we have 255.255.255.0. Any doubt till this? How I calculated and how we have these things? Because this is very much important. Mr. Ibrima, you came late.
Hi,
Okay,
good
my
morning,
friend,
Mr.
do
J.
you have any doubt that how I calculated? See, the first one what I have written here, okay, so this is the number of bits. This one is known as number of, this is known as number of bits.
Oh, Mr. J, hello, good morning.
Okay,
I'm not seeing your screen.
okay, and this is number of IP, okay, IP address,
Oh, okay.
address.
Show me something later. I will sleep today.
Okay, so this is these calculation what we have done here, that is related to your class C. Okay, and this is your
Yeah.
subnet mask. Okay, which subnet mask? The new subnet mask, you can say. Okay, new subnet mask after calculation. So this is how we came to know. Now we are moving as per our question, that we have to look for 1020 IP addresses. So 1020 IP addresses cannot be in our class C subnetting, so we have to move for our class B. Okay, so then how we are going to see about class B networking. So class B, let's start 23. See, 23 IP addresses. So 256. If I'll multiply 256, if I'll plus 256 plus 256, what will be there? 256 plus 256, 512. Okay. Then what will be the subnet mask here? See here. How many bits I'm using? 23 bits. Okay. So 8 bit equal to 255. Then again 8 bit 255. Okay. Now how many bit is remaining? Yes, Mr. Ibrima. Here I have 23 bit, right? So according to 23 bit, we can have host 512 host, right? Now, so what will be the new subnet mask if your bit is 23? So 8
Then
bit
we
is
have
255,
255.
second 8 bit is
Yes.
255, remaining is how many? 7 bit, right? So 7 bit is how much? See here.
7 is 252.
Yes, 250.
Yeah.
254.0. So this is your new subnet mask. Okay. Now again move to 22. 512 plus 512 equal to 1024. Then 255.255.252.0. Okay. Now again come here. So our requirement was 1024 IP addresses, right? So yes, we came here. Yes, 10240 IP addresses is there. Okay. Okay. So here we got 1020 IP addresses, right? Now, so for getting this 102 IP addresses, we need 23 bits in our network, or in our subnet mask, you can say, in the subnet mask, you can say, subnet, in the subnet bits, or in the IP bits. Okay. By default, how many bits are there? 20. By default, how many bits is there in class B?
16, 16.
By default, we have 16 bits, right? Okay. So here, by default, you have 16 bit, but we need 23 bits. Then how what you have to write here? You will come here and you will say that by default, the subnet mask of class B is like this. That's why it is 16. But now here, we have to write like this, 252.0, and then it is 23. And if you write correct configuration, then 1 2 1 2 3 4 5 6 7 3 4 5 6 7 8 dot 8 dot
Non, t'es jamais parlé prochain, il faut que je vais faire au bureau. Je fais ça aussi.
6 0 0 dot, okay, like this. Okay, so now this is your new subnet mask calculation, and this is your old subnet mask or default subnet mask of class. So if your default subnet mask is like this, why? Because it is /16, and now as per our need and calculation, we need 23 bits. So this is our default subnet mask, subnet default subnet mask bits, and this is our new subnet mask bits. So I'm going by process. Okay, if you have any doubt, let me know. So first we came to know that, okay, if I need 1020 IP addresses in class B, okay, so I need 23 bits or 22 bits. Well, let me check again. Sorry. 22 bits, sorry. So we need 22 bits. Means how many extra bit you have to enable? Because by default you have 16 bit, right? So you have to enable how many bits? 6 bit extra in the host area. Why? Because we already know that class B has default one network octet, second network octet. This is host octet, and this is also host octet.
So,
This is also host octet. But when we are talking about subnetting, I told you in the beginning of the class that subnetting is always done in the host area. So we have to enable the off bit, we have to change the off bit in on bit to as per our requirements. Okay.
okay.
So here we have enabled how many bits? 6 bits. Okay. Now let's move to another process. So here we need 22 bits, not 23 bits. Sorry. Here we need 22 bits. To match this requirement, we need 22 bits. Okay. So you can say that This is your first process. So first process you have to find the bits. Okay, then you have to come down, and this is your second process. Okay, so this is your second process. In the second process we came to know that how many extra bit you need. So you need how many extra bit? Plus 6 equal to 22 bits, right? And that plus 6 you have to put in your host bit, not in your network, because network is already full. Okay, okay. Now, so again we have to move to, if we have this large network. Okay, so subnetting is saying that this large network will be broken into multiple networks, right? This will be broken into multiple subnets. But how we will know that, okay, if I'm breaking this large network, because in this network we have how many IP addresses? 65,536 IP addresses we have. But we are looking for 1020 IP addresses, right? So we have to break this. So when we want to break this, what is the formula for breaking this large network? Very simple formula. Let's come to the point 3. Okay, okay. So let's come to the point 3. Point 3 is saying, if you want to break this large network into a small network, then you have to say, you have to use some formula. And what is that formula? That to find subnets. Subnets is 2 to the power 2 to the power
F minus
on bits. On bits, where on bits? In your host area, right? Host area on bits. So how many on bits we have here? 6 on bits. 6 on bits. Okay. So if I need subnet, how we can calculate? It's very simple. See, 2 multiply by 2, 6, right? So if we calculate like this, 2 to the power 6,
6,
right? How we can get this one?
64.
2 to the power 6. Yes, anyone? 2 to the power 6.
64. 64.
64. Very good. So we have here 64 subnets. 64 subnets. Means this large network, which is 65,535 IP addresses, those IP addresses has been divided into 64 small subnets. Now, but still we are looking for this 1020 IP addresses. Now again come to your number 4. Then we are looking for host host or IP addresses, host or IP addresses per subnet. So what is the formula for this one? So the formula for this one is 2 to the power for 2 to the power
Number of
of
bits
bits
minus 2.
in total host area. So total host area, how many of bits we have? 10 of bits. So if we
Yes.
calculate 2 to the power of bits, right? So 2 to the power 10, right? So if you calculate 2 to the power 10 means 2 Okay, so the answer is 1024 IP address. So now the answer what we have received here, which, okay, this answer is matching as per our requirement, right? So we can stop
Sure.
here. Very simple calculation. Now here one difficulties people are getting in the class B submitting, that how we can make table, because this calculation is very easy, no problem. Now
Mm-hmm.
how to write the table? Now see, this is okay till up
Right.
to here. Yes, Mr. Balde.
This year?
Yeah, is it okay? Have you understood till this?
Yeah, I have understand this part.
Okay, very good. Okay, now we are moving to process number 5.
Sure.
Okay, so now process number 5. In this process number 5, we will be assigning the, how we will be assigning the like network ID or range to the company who is looking for 1020 IP addresses. That how to create table. Okay, so the table will be 172.16.0.0, the first one always, slash 22. Okay, so this will be the network ID for the company 1. Okay, then here will be, this is the first IP, so the first IP will be 172.16.0.1. Okay, now last IP will be 172.16.0 dot. Okay, Mr. Balde, can you help me here? You said
Yeah,
that
yeah.
you know this. So what should be the last IP addresses?
On the this one.
Yes, Mr. Balde, you said that
So
you understood.
yeah, it's a,
Hmm? Yes. What should I write here? What will be the last IP address? I am understanding that here we have a starting IP address. Why? Because it always start from 0. Okay. But what will be the last IP address? See here. In
last
this is
IP
the
address is
confusion in class B. See, whenever you get these options, right? What you do in number 5. Let me write this number 5.
Et maman, tu
Here
normal.
you have to
Nous avons qui
use
cela? Ton papa non. Papa n'est qui?
1024 divided by 256. Okay. So 1024 divided by 256, right? Now, so what you got here?
4.
4, right? See, this is little bit
So
little bit tricky, but I will make you uh, very simple to understand it. Okay.
okay.
Now, so this, as we have 64 subnet. Now by default, one network is the combination of 256 IP addresses, right? Okay, so this 256 will be divided or divided by 4. Okay, so when it will be divided by 4, you have 64 range means
64. Yeah.
this 0 will move till 64, but which 0? Is this the last 0 or the second 0? Okay, see, in class B we are working in third octet, we are not working in fourth octet. Fourth octet is for class C and third octet is for class B. So here we are working in third octet, that's why this 0, okay, so this 0 will come here. Let me remove this 0, and in the part of this 0 it will come as a 63 dot, okay, 63.254, okay, and then your broadcast ID will be 172 dot 172 dot 16 dot 63 dot 255. Okay, now this you will say that okay, now what you can do, you can sell this to company or the organization who came to IP to have 1020 IP addresses. You can sell this to. So with the help of this range, okay, he can add 1020 IP addresses in his network. Okay, now let's come to that. Okay, what about other company? So other company, like if other company will come here, no problem. So you can make same range, like network ID for him. Okay, so for the network ID for that second company will be 172.16.0/22 first IP address. So the first IP address will be 172.16 dot
So you can ask a question. Sorry.
120, sorry, 64.1, then last IP. So the last IP will be 172.16 dot same 127.254, and then broadcast ID or IP you can say 172.16.127.255. Okay, see, this 64 will tell you that where we can stop, means each company will have this type of chart, and then they can start writing the IP addresses, and they can be using the number what they need, like 1020 IP addresses in their networks. Okay, and how many subnets? So we cannot create 64 subnets. I just gave you example with two example. If you want third example, I can give you third example also. You
Then
have
you
to
can ask
understand
you on
the.
company. So I have
Come
a
again?
question based on company. Company A, I want to ask you a question.
Yeah, tell me.
Yes, if first time you have the network ID and then the first IP address, you have 172.16.0.1. Now, what will be the second IP address? That's what doubts me, and how the last and the broadcast IP is. I'm kind of confused there.
In company A,
Yes.
okay, so the first IP you know, right?
Yes.
Which is 172.16.0.1, right? And the
Yes.
subnet mask, you know, that will be very common. 252.0. Okay. Now the second IP address. You want to know second IP address?
Yes, can you do the second?
Yeah, it's simple. What is it? Second, third.
So, okay. Meaning
Yes.
here, the moment you reach at the last IP address, so your
Okay.
how to call
Yes. See,
the how
this.
to call.
Yes. 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 Good. Good question. This three which is running, right? This three will
Yes.
come 172.16.0.255. Once this will reach to 255, this
Yes.
172.1.16.1.0, then your
Okay,
IP
it will
will,
kill.
yes, then
Okay,
172
this was
dot,
the doubt I have here. So I
yes,
was like,
yes,
how did this thing work?
yes, then it will come here 1.255. Okay, 123 like that. Okay, like this. Okay, then it will come here 170, 172.16.1.255. Then again it will change to, yes,
Understand?
yes.
Thank you.
Okay, so again it will come here 172.16 dot, okay, 172.16.1 dot, sorry, not 1 dot, 2.0. Okay, now tell
Yes.
me, here, by default, how, now tell me, these IP addresses what we have written here, do these IP addresses are valid IP addresses or invalid IP addresses? This one. Do you think that this is a valid IP address?
Which one?
This one, this one, this one, this one,
Aha.
this.
These two are not valid. The one that you mark, the one having the 255 and the dot zero, those ones are not valid.
Yeah, Mr. Lamin, tell me, the IP addresses which I have marked here as red, do you think that these are invalid IP addresses? Mr. Nadam? Okay, let me show you with the practical.
Hello, Mr. J.
Yes. Do you think that
I'm
this?
just signing in, so I I don't understand the question that much. Did you
Oh,
submit it or you did not submit, or you are using the default value?
no, it's already subnetted. This is the
If it is
subnetted.
submitted, then hey, it's valid. It's a correct IP.
Okay, it's already submitted. Okay. And what is the new subnet, Max?
It's this one, 255.255.255.2.0.
Let's do that zero. Then that one is going to be the broadcast address. The first one, that is the 172.16.0.255.
No, this is the valid IP address.
It's a valid IP address because it is part of the
This
subnet.
is the
No, it's not a
broadcast.
valid
This,
IP address because
yes,
you cannot use a.
this is the
It's not
broadcast.
a valid IP address because you cannot use a broadcast address as an IP address.
Okay, wait, let me show you.
Okay.
Okay, let me show you. That's why I told
I
many
don't know.
students that do not miss this class, because subnetting is very important.
Sure.
So let's just take two computer to understand this. Okay. So let's on this computer, desktop IP configuration. So here I'm using 172.16.0.255. Is it okay?
Yes.
Okay. And the subnet mask 252.0. Is it okay?
Yeah.
Now come here. 172.16 dot which one? 1.0, is it okay? Should I use 1.0? Okay.
Use 1.0.
1.0 252.0. Now if this computer will come here, command prompt, he will check his own IP address, IP config. His IP is 172.16.0.255, and when he wants to
Yes.
ping to 172.16.1.0, right?
Mhm. Let's reply.
So what do you think?
They're on the same net subnet, so they have to
Yes,
communicate.
yes. So always keep in mind, remember in the IP addresses class, I told you that whenever you want to communicate to anyone in the network, okay, there are
You
some
have to contain the
conditions.
same subnet.
Yes,
Okay.
condition is the first condition. Let me write it here again. Okay, so the first condition, they must be from same class. They are from the same class, right?
Mhm.
Okay, second condition is they must belong to same network. Okay, now tell me they are belonging to same network, right? Because they are using same subnet
Yes.
mask, right?
So
Okay.
yes.
Third condition is all host part cannot be 0 0, right? Because how many host part we have in class C? Sorry, class B.
You
Two
have
host part,
two
right?
and two
So
network.
we cannot have two zeros. So how many zeros we have?
Two host
One.
parts.
Yes. So how many zero we have in this IP address?
1-0.
1 0. So here the condition is all host part cannot be 2 0. But I'm using 1 0, no problem. Okay. Second, fourth condition is all host part cannot be 255 and 255, right? So how many 255 I'm using? I'm using only single 255.
Yes.
Yes.
Okay. Fifth condition,
Mhm.
you cannot use network ID and broadcast, or network IP, you can say network IP and broadcast IP as your
Yeah.
EC or something
It's like
IP
yeah.
address. Are you understanding? So if you know this five condition, you know IP address. Simple. So if I'm talking about class C, so in class C, okay, if I'm just taking example of class C, for example, instead of 172, I'm writing 192.16.0.255. 192.16.1.0. Now tell me, this IP is valid or invalid in class C condition?
It is invalid in class A
Yes. Why it is invalid? Because in
because it is the
class,
network part of class A.
yes, in class C, we have only one host area, right? So in host area, it's already written that I cannot use 1 0, and I'm using 1 0 is wrong, is invalid. Here is saying 255. This is also wrong. Okay. Okay. Now, any question in this? Should I give you another, or should I explain another with another example with class B?
So can we try one
Okay,
for more
no problem.
understanding? Because others
Okay.
just gave, I think.
Yeah, yeah, good. Good. Okay. So here I'm looking for how many IP addresses? 4,000 IP
For
addresses.
time. Yes.
4,000. Okay. So this 190 belongs to class C or class B?
This one belongs to class C. Oh,
190 belongs to
yes.
class C.
This is class B.
B.
So it belongs to class B.
B.
Yes.
B. 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 B.
I think Brima need some holiday. That's why.
Okay.
But after class you can enjoy because there is, it's
Yeah,
10 o'clock, right? In Gambia.
almost. No,
Okay.
it's 9:44.
Okay. So you have a lot of time to enjoy today evening.
Okay.
Okay. So now what I told you, that here we have the subnet mask what we are using, 190 dot 168 dot 0.0. Even if I will write like this also, so don't get confused, okay? If I'm writing like this 10.0 slash 16, right? So don't get confused. Whenever you calculate, you can change these two host bits according to your calculation. Okay. So our requirement is how many? 4,000 host. Okay. So again, I will move to this chart. Okay. Now 21 bit. 1024 plus 1024 is 2048 IP address. So if I have 21 bits, then our subnet mask will be 248.0. If I have 20 bits, then 2048, sorry, 2048 plus 2048, right? So it is 4096.
We can have our
255.255.240.0. This is your subnet mask.
yeah.
Okay.
We can have our ID here.
Yes. So we can take this one. Okay. So this is our number of bits. Number of bits in our total on bits, right? So remember I told you first we need to, this is our first, okay, this is our second option. So this is your question, and in this second option we came to know how to calculate this one with the chart. You need to know how to calculate the chart, okay? Now once we have this one, we can write like this: what is our default subnet mask? Okay, so default subnet mask, see, you can mute for if you're not, because some guys, some background music sounds are coming. You can mute yourself. When you need to speak, then you can unmute yourself. Okay, now default subnet mask. So when I'm talking about default subnet mask, so default subnet mask is 255.255.0.0 because we are working in class B. And if I'm talking about, okay, so if this is the default, so what will be our new subnet mask? So the new subnet mask, we have what now? We have 22 bits. So according to that new subnet mask, I have already written that 255.255.240.0. Okay. Again, we will come to another calculation. Which calculation? How we can find this, means how many subnets we will have with this large network. Simple, 2 to the power subnets. So for subnet calculation will be 2 to the power on bits. So how many on bits we have here? 4 on bit, only 4, because by default we have 16 on bits. Okay, and we borrowed or we have on manually 4 bits in our host area. Okay, so 2 to the power 4. Okay, so yes, 2 to the power 4 is how much? Okay, 16. Okay, so 16 subnets. Okay, so we got the subnets also. Number 5, how many subnets? So when we have this subnet calculation, now we can move to our host per subnet. Host per subnet, or you can say per network. Okay, so how to calculate this one? It's very simple. Same here, 2 to the power of bits. So how many off bits we have? Total 12 off bits, right? So here we can calculate 2 to the power of bit is 12. Okay, so if you calculate, it is 4096 host or IP, you can say. Okay, okay. Now 4 is 256 divided by 16 is 16. Okay, so here 256 divided by 16 equal to 16, means the block size for the network is 16. Okay, and this is very much important to know the block size only in class B net subnetting and in class A subnetting. Okay, now how to write this one? See here, if I want to write the those chart, okay, say how we are going to write it. I'm writing the first one, second one you have to let me know. Okay, network ID 190.168.0.0/20, first IP address. Okay, 190.168.0.1. Okay, then last IP will be 190.168.0. Okay, not 0, sorry, 16.254, and then broadcast IP, which is 190.168.16.255. Any question? Yes, Mr. Balde.
तुम्हारा 4 बजे हो रहा है, रात को कंप्लीट ना।
Did you understood or I? Okay, what will be the second? This will be for company 1. We can assign this to company 1. But if I'm talking about company 2, how we can calculate for company 2? This is for company 1. Okay, again if we are talking about for company 2, okay, see here, network ID, that will be your 190.16 dot, sorry, I have written wrong here. It will be 15 here. Okay.
I was about to tell you about this.
Yes, when you type something you can get mistake.
Yes. That should be the network ID of the network.
Yes. No, so if you have any doubt or something, you can tell. Nobody is expert. Maybe typing mistakes can be.
Yeah.
So you can remind me if there is any problem. So here is 16.0
Zero.
slash 20. This is your network ID. Then if you are talking about your first IP, that is your one after. Okay, first IP, then you can have 190.168.16.1. Last IP will be 190.168 dot. Okay, now here what will be? Here will be 31.254, and then broadcast IP will be 190.168.31.255. Like this you can give to another company, right? Okay. So like this you can calculate. Okay, so now let me come. See, calculation you must know, right? Are you understanding? But if I'm talking about large calculation, so suppose I will tell you, okay, Mr. Balde, tell me 500 plus 1000 plus 600 plus 900 plus 200. So what you will do at that time? Yeah, Mr. Balde.
Yes.
If I will ask one question from you, that okay, 190 plus 150 plus 200 plus 900 plus 1000 is how much?
All that. Unless I use a calculator. Because I cannot
Yes, but it doesn't mean
all that
that
much.
you don't know calculation, right?
Yes.
Yes. So same here, subnetting is the process that you should know how to calculate it, to verify the whether the output, whether the calculation is correct or not. Okay? Whether it is valid or
Okay.
invalid. Okay? That's why there is one software which is known as, okay, it's not there. Okay? Let me show you about that software, okay? Just wait for a few seconds. Okay. So it is here. Okay, advanced IP calculator. Okay, so when you'll open this advanced IP calculator, okay, so in this advanced IP calculator, like see, let's take this one example, this one. Okay, what is our question, which is 190.168.0.0. This belongs to which class?
B.
Class B. You have to select this class B. Okay, now how many bits you have given to him? 20 bits,
was
right?
given. Yeah.
20 bits. Okay, then you click here, this one, this option. Okay. Okay. Now you click this one. Now see, the answer is in front of you. Can you see here?
Yeah.
Those, see,
Oh.
0 to 15. Okay, then 16 to 31, like this. So how many subnets we got? 16. Okay, now if I'm taking the example of before this one, 7216, this one, 1024 host, right? Okay, so come here. So the engineers, they use this one. Okay, but they know about the calculation. It doesn't mean that they don't know calculation and they are using this one. Okay.
Oh, okay.
Yes, how many
So they don't
bits? Yes,
disturb
so how many
themselves with.
bits we got it here? Even forget about bits. Suppose I told you how many host, 1020, right? So you come in the host 10 is similar, right? Automatically everything will come in front of you. Then simply you
Oh,
click on this search area, right? Then they will give you this. See, remember the one which I told you, the first one, second one, third one, like that. Okay. Okay, how many subnets? There will be 64. So if you'll come here in the first one, how many subnets we got? 64. Okay. Okay, so this is wrong calculation. This is also wrong calculation. The calculation is this 64 will go up to 4. Okay, let me correct my calculation. See, if you'll check this one, 0 to 4, because how many IP addresses we are looking for? We are looking for only 1020 IP addresses, right? Okay,
okay.
see how it was wrong. See, this, when this 0 will complete this, right? This 0 will complete this. Okay, let me come here. This 1 will complete this whole cycle, right? When this 0 will become 1, means how many 255 we have here? 255 IP addresses, right? This 1 will become again 2, then 255 plus 255, 510, right?
Uh-huh.
This 2 will become 3, then again 255, then this 3 will become 4, then 255. So your requirement is completed up to 1024. So calculation will be like this. See, let me correct my calculation. All calculation is wrong. Okay, now see the calculation. 172.16.0.0/22. Okay, so this is your broadcast IP. Now first IP. So first IP will be 172.16.0.1. Last IP 172.16.3.254, and the broadcast will be 172.16.4.255. Okay, so this is the correct one, because I see, remember I calculated this 4 but I missed this 4. Okay, this 64 is your, this 64
Me-
is your subnet, and this 4 is your, that how many, means from the difference, like from 0 to 4, sorry, 0 to 3, again I have written.
Meaning the force should increase till 254.
Yes, yes. So you have to go
Okay.
with the calculation table like that. If I'm writing about the second company, for second company, so you have to
Okay.
write 172 as a network ID, 16.0 dot, here you have to write 4.4.0/22, then usable IP address will be 4.1, the last IP address will be 172.16.7.254, and the broadcast will be 7.255. Again, if I'm talking about another company, okay, so this is completed for company.
That will be it.
Yes, so
Network
the
will be
another company you have to write like,
understood.
yes, so here you have to write 8, then 8. Okay, now here what should I write? 11, not
Yeah.
12. Okay,
Yes.
yes, because 12 will be used here and for another subnet. Okay, yes, 12.0, then again 12 of this, then here tell me what, 15, right?
Then
Yes,
the 16
so
will be
like
the
this.
next.
So for the reference purpose you can use this advanced IP calculator. It is very small packet. Okay, yeah, around like 100 KB. You can download it from internet. Okay, you just write in on the internet advanced IP calculator. Okay, so this is for reference purpose, but you should know how to calculate it. Okay,
Okay.
because it's not that if I'll give you some assignments you will use this one but you will not be able to explain it.
Sure.
Okay, so we have completed till B subnetting, right? Now class A subnetting you have to do by your own, because I have given you all the ideas to for subnetting. Okay, okay, and after this the assignment which what we have here, let me show you. Okay, this lesson 7, test and assignment. So guys, have you worked on this, the one which I gave you, this assignment? Okay, question number 1, like if you have this question and it is written here, which subnet does host 12.120.185/25 will belong? Hmm? So please work it out, because I have given you all the idea for subnetting calculation. Okay, so please work on these all subnets. Let's see how many questions you can do by your own. Okay, in our next class we will be working on each and every questions, and in that if you are able to complete, it's okay. If not, then I'll be explaining each and every questions. Okay, so you can understand and you can do it again. So thank you guys. We will be working. If you'll face any problem, let me know. Okay, and then we will be working with the lessons together. Okay.